Okay. Try to use
Every day's closer to free. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding southbound train. Southbound train. 15 years together, built a family and a home. Lately she's been going places she's never really been before. His heart feels like it might stop beating at times. He prays it does, so he won't have to hear the truth. Woman that he loves. Every day's closer to that dream. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding southbound train. Shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding southbound train. Southbound train. Southbound train. They left Clay County 1876. Grayback rebels trying to run the risk, seeking vengeance for their southern pride. Yeah. Jesse James along for the ride. They ride. They ride. September 7th, they rode into town just to take old dames down. Colt 45 strapped across their hips, yeah. JYG etched in the grip. And I often think about when they roar into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Where white dusters 3 walked in the bank, walked out to open safe. Haywood cried, said, "Don't kill me," but that time lock won't open till 3. They ride. They ride. They tried to run, they tried to hide. Those old Yankees let the bullets fly. The town folk stood their ground, yeah. Northfield took the James gang down. And I often think about when they rode into my town. Will they try to roll the dice? Thinking Minnesota nights. Always felt the sense of pride growing up in this college town. The home of heroes like Joseph Lee, Haywood, Wheeler, and the man in the night. Jesse rode in my town. Well, they probably rolled the dice. Then Minnesota nights, they often think about when Jesse rode in my town. Well, they tried to roll the dice. Then Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights. Minnesota nights.
Minnesota Nice, that's Chad Johnson music. Just before that, Southbound Train. That's how we like to get things going here on Spolier Brock Sports Network. Special presentation of West Washington Volleyball. The Huskies now in the Silver Championship match against St. Louis University. This is for all the marbles. We are pleased to be with you in the relatively empty exhibition hall. One more match going on, 2 courts over. Should not be interrupted by any flying volleyballs. R2 checks the Husky side, likes what she sees. We'll head across to the other side. And we're about to get underway. A little raspy on the call. Apologies for that. We're just supporting the men's program. But championship volleyball is going to start right now. Serve over. Clapper on the pass. Spoladoro back to Clapper. Big swing off the block. Picked up by Ye. Spoladoro goes other side. Now it's Sarasulo. Tip shot over the block. Picked up by the Billikens and sent over. Gonzalez is there. Spoladoro into the middle. Just out of the reach of Salemi, and it's a point. St. Louis. St. Louis takes point number 1. And now we'll serve again. This one finds the net. Point Dogs. 1-1 early set 1. Sarasulo back to serve. Tied at 1. Sarasulo launches into the 6. Passed up nicely. Right side attack coming. Big swing through the block and to the floor. St. Louis with the kill leads 2-1. Serve over. Ye goes down to get it. Sarasulo goes outside. Eknes through the block to the floor. Point Huskies. Clapper now back to serve. We're knotted at 2. 2-2 the score. Clapper to serve. Sends it over. Picked up. Tipped over. Sarasulo can't get to it. Point St. Louis. Now St. Louis leads 3-2. St. Louis to serve. Sent over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo into the middle. Salemi scores. Just getting the fingertips on it. Pokes it into the 2. Point Huskies. And Salemi earns her way back to the service stripe. Salemi looking for the 4-5 zone, finds the bench, and it's a point Billikens. 4-3, St. Louis on top, early set number 1. Number 14 to serve. Toss, strike, net. Point Huskies. 4-4, set number 1. checking in, no. Spoladoro, she'll serve. Eknes will take a break. Elsher Cowie to hit. Sarasulo to take a break. Spoladoro approach. Into the 6. Passed up in system. Middle attack. Off the block. Picked up by Gonzalez. Spoladoro runs Clapper in the back row. Big swing into the block and down on the Billiken side. Point Huskies, and now 5-4 Huskies lead. Early set 1. Spoladoro continues at the service stripe. Spoladoro deep 1. Picked up in system. Strong side attack coming. Off the block. Spoladoro. El Sharkawi partner to send it over. Back row attack. It's a good one. Spoladoro, great dig. Joust at the net. Won by St. Louis. Point Billikens. 5-5, set number 1. Championship match on court 66. Here comes the serve. It's over. Clapper, perfect pass. Spoladoro runs back to Ye. Ye off the high hands. Picked up by the Billikens. They're going to come strong side. Big swing off the high hands. Picked up by Clapper. Spoladoro wants Clapper in the back row. Roll shot over. Picked up by the Billikens. Right side attack now. Big swing. Gonzalez gets an arm on it, but not enough to control, and it's a point to the Billikens. Husky men look like they've joined the watch party here. Gonzalez to Clapper, Clapper to Ye. Ye off the block, picked up by the Billikens. Middle attack, sent over, popped up in the air by Ye. Spoladoro can't get number 2. And the Billikens score. They now lead by 2, 7-5. More dogs in the house. Sent over, Clapper there. Spoladoro pushes outside. El Sharkawi off the block, picked up by the Billikens. They're going to come strong side. Big swing down the line. Through the block, past Spoladoro to the floor, and the Billikens rolling now. Billiken serve. Sent over. Clapper goes down to get it and sends it right back. Here come the Billikens once again. Strong side attack. Tip shot over. Picked up by El Sharkawi. Ye goes outside. Gonzalez is there. Sent over. Strong side attack. It's a good one off the block and to the floor. Point Billikens. They're rolling here now up 4, 9-5. Dogs need a stop. Gonzalez with the pass. Spoladoro's going to run back to Ye. Ye tip shot over, picked up by the Billikens. They're going to go right side. Big swing off the block and to the floor. Everything working for the Billikens. All the attacks, all the touches. Timeout Huskies. Now doubled up. 10-5. 10-5 Billikens in front. We need to get some vocal support here. We're going to step aside and see if we can generate some positive energy for the dogs.
I was growing up, Dad told me that nothing else life is for real, for you ain't like
I did my best to get something going here. That's all I can do. Go Huskies is the chant. Billikens to serve. Huskies trail 5. Serve is over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro with options. Goes back to Ye. Down the line. Off the block. To the floor. Ye scores. 10-6 now as number 10 climbs back into the broadcast booth and will serve. Down 4. Ye into the 1. Ace serve! Cat Ye. That was corkscrewing and fading. Ye back to serve once again. Now down 3. 7-10. Number 10 goes short. It's knocked down, almost down. Free ball over. Gonzalez is there. Spoladoro with options. Outside Clapper. Big swing to the floor. Clapper scores for the Huskies. 8-10. Now we got some energy in the building. Yay, down 2. 8-10, number 10 at the line. Hammers the ball into the floor, as you can hear. Yay approach, sends it over. Good serve, nice pass. Strong side attack, tipped over. Spoladoro's there. Gonzalez goes back to Clapper. Big swing off the block, to the floor. Clapper scores once again. And it's 9-10. Huskies trail by 1. Yay. Back to serve once again. Number 10 at the line. Yay into the 6. Passed up and Siston. Middle attack. Tipped over. Picked up by Osher-Karwi. Spoladoro can't get to number 2. Point Billikens. Billikens lead by 2. Huskies ready to receive serve. Clapper, Gonzalez, Yay. Ready to go. 8, 9, 10. Sent over and long. Service error gives the ball back to the Dogs. In comes Salemi. Back to serve goes Gonzalez. Huskies trail 1, 10-11. Gonzalez sends it over. Pass there and System. Middle attack. Block. Clapper. Picked up by the Billikens. Free ball over. Clapper is there. Spoladoro. Back to Clapper. Block there. Gonzalez picks it up. Spoladoro on 2. Down! Spoladoro set it up. Scores for the Huskies, and it's 11-11. Gonzalez sends it deep. Picked up by the Billikens. Spinner sent over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro outside to Clapper. Clapper was coming inside. Point Billikens. Billikens lead by 1, 12-11. Up. Oh, we got the pancake. Okay, she didn't get to it. Spoladoro almost got the pancake there. The serve hung up in the net, rolled over. Spoladoro came in trying to pancake it. Acknowledged she didn't get it. It's an ace serve. Down the line, Clapper sends it up high. Yay, return to Clapper. Clapper steps into it, finds the net. Tough attack there. The set coming behind you. You got to pick it up and then get after it. Finds the net. Point Billikens. Billikens 14. Huskies 11. 3-point run for the Billikens. Good strong serve. Clapper there. Spoladoro runs back to Clapper in the middle. Off the deflection over the bench. Clapper scores for the Huskies. Good fan support here. I believe the men's B program in attendance. The A's just wrapping up upstairs. They dropped a tough one. And now Sarasulo to serve. Sarasulo into the 6. Good serve. It's an overball. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo outside. Clapper steps into it down the line. What a dig off the lights. It's down. Point Huskies. Clapper with the bombs. The dig went up. There's a set of lights hanging from the ceiling. I think that's in your purview. And now here goes Sarasulo once again into the 6. His pass controlled. Strong side attack. Big swing. Net there. Point Huskies. 14-14 the score. Sarasulo grabs the ball, comes back to serve, looking for the lead. Into the 6. Fought off. Strong side attack. Tipped over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo with options. Eknes backside tip. Picked up by the Billikens. They're going to come strong side attack. Roll shot over. Yay is there. Sarasulo goes outside. Quickly to Clapper. Down the line. Out of play. Clapper scores for the Huskies. 15-14. Huskies lead. Huskies 15. Billikens 14. Sarasulo to serve. Into the 6. Passed up. Right side attack. Oh, Clapper was there at the block. It somehow wiggled through, and it's now 15-15. Number 12 the serve, 15-15 the score. Sent over, Gonzalez fouls it off. Ace serve, Billikens, and now they lead 16-15. Serve up, serve over, Gonzalez fights it off. Ye pushes all the way across. Clapper, big swing off the block to the floor. Clapper powers through the block and scores, and we're knotted at 16. 16-16. Clapper earns her way back to the service stripe. Wash U and St. Louis U playing for the silver championship. Good strong serve. Fought off, scrambling, free ball coming, sent over and out. Point, Huskies. 16-17. Huskies by 1. Clapper serving. Good strong serve. Picked up nicely. Middle attack. Big swing. It's down. Good attack by the Billikens. They're fired up. It's 17-17. What more would you expect from a championship match than a tie score later stages, set number 1. Libero number 1 back to serve. Here's the approach, sent over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo quickly to Slemy, too quickly. Point Billikens. Misfire offensively for the Huskies. Now the Huskies down 1, 17-18. Short serve, good serve. Number 8, Clapper, number 9, Gonzalez, both come charging in. They crash into each other. The ball hits the floor. Point to the Billikens. Now they lead by 2, 19-17. Serve over and long off the deflection. Ace serve again, Billikens, 2017. Billikens now by 3, 20-17. Serve over short this time. Ye goes in to get it. Sarasulo back to Slemy. Into the block and down. Slemy scores for the Huskies. Steinke in. Gonzalez will take a break. Slemy back to serve. Down 2 are the Huskies. Slemy into the 6. Passed up in system. Right side attack. Big swing. Off the block and out of play. Point Billikens. Now the Billikens lead again by 3, 21-18. Serve over. Clapper sends it up high into the ceiling. Sarasulo chases it down. Eknes watches it overhead. Good attack. Nice dig. Strong side attack. Right side attack is a good one for the Billikens. It's down hard. Now the Billikens lead by 4, 22-18. Serve finds the net. Point Huskies. Huskies down 3. Spoladoro anxiously awaits, checking in. Eknes will get a break. El Sharkawi will check in as well, and Sarasulo will get a break. Spoladoro to serve. Down 3, 19-22. Spoladoro sends it in the 6. Nice pass, middle attack, off the block by Steinke. Billikens go back row now. Spoladoro with the dig. Gonzalez sends it outside. El Sharkawi down the line. Scores! El Sharkawi with the kill down the line. And the Huskies have reached the red zone. It's 20-22. Spoladoro down 2. Find a hole. Good serve. Diving pass. Free ball coming. There it is. Gonzalez is there. Spoladoro with options. Sends it outside. Ye to the floor. Ye with the kill. 21-22 the score. Spoladoro now serving. Down 1, looking to tie things up. Spoladoro up. Over into the 6. In system pass. Strong side attack. Into the net. Tie ball game. Deuces wild here on court 66. timeout called by the Billikens. 22-22 the score.
Let's go, Dogs!
22-22. Huskies re-enter the floor. Spoladoro wonders where the ball is. There it is. R2 has it. One timeout apiece. Spoladoro needs 3. Set number 1. Spoladoro into the seam. Picked up nicely. Right side attack. Big swing. It's over the block. Clapper on the dig. Spoladoro with options all the way across. Yay. Cross court shot. Picked up by the Billikens. Strong side attack. Off the block. But out, and the Billikens take the 23rd point. 23-22. Billikens lead by 1. Number 2 in to serve, needing to take set 1. It's over. Clapper is there. Spoladoro runs back to Ye. Ye, cross-court shot picked up. Strong side attack, tipped over. Spoladoro there. Gonzalez pushes outside. Ye, over the block, punched at, not coming back. 23-23, set number 1. Next team to lead by 2 will win set number 1. Ye to serve. Ye, good strong serve. It's not coming back. A serve, Cat Ye. Point, Huskies, and now the Dogs on the hook for set 1. Timeout called by the Billikens. The Huskies 1 point away from set number 1. More Dogs in the house. Here's the A team. Men's A team in the gold bracket. Tied for 5th overall. They're here to support behind the bench. It's Dogs up 24-23. Ye at the service stripe. There's the signal for ready. Ye sends it into the 6. Good pass in system. Strong side attack. Blocked back by Al-Sharkawi. They're going to come to the right side. Big swing. Blocked by Clapper. Spoladoro back to Clapper. Big swing. 2 to 4. Clapper scores for the Huskies. And they take set number 1. 25-23. Huskies lead. We'll go to Chad Johnson music. I'm going to grab a drink. Set number 1 in the books. This is called Ride Along.
Let it cry, let it be. Last kiss for you and me. We'll turn the page, the win and the win. Heart of gold, heart of love. Can't you see it's all above? Well, what's worth gets better every day. Feel the good one coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. What a guy, not a lie. You can't always get what you want, but you'll be proud every Saturday night. Mama tried, daddy lied. Who thought I'd walk the line? Well, it's true, don't you both can't survive. Feel the good one coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. Man on an old dirt road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's test to have a song. Folks in prison on a runaway train, Never thought I could feel such pain. But you're on the rescue right along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. I'm a Prince, Mary Jane. Last dance, well, it's all the same. Well, old red's creeping out of sight. Turn up the lights, turn on the tunes. Martin Ziller and a sonic boom. Well, honky tonk, women don't be cruel. Feel the good one coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. Man on an older road, and Hank Williams, God rest his soul.
All right, here we are, ready for set number 2. Sarah Sulo is going to start us off. There's the signal for ready, and Sarah Sulo starts set 2 now. Floater, just wide. Point, Billikens. Special guest in the broadcast booth. Introduce yourself for us.
My name is Ty Bollier. I'm a member of the men's club team. Go Dogs, our team just finished. And, you know, I really like that miss. It's not very far off and challenges the hitter to find the court.
Nelson in the middle, blocked. Sarasua is going to run outside. Clapper, big swing. Just wide. Point, Billikens. Good aggressive swing by Clapper on the right side. Billikens now up 2-0. Set number 2. Serve over, Clapper there. Sarasulo's got options, going outside. Eknes steps into it, tries to go line, finds the net, and St. Louis is up quickly, 3-0 in set 2. Sent over, Johnson there. Sarasulo runs back to Clapper, right side, tip shot, score! Clapper tip over the block for the kill.
And that's excellent. Just trying to challenge those outside defenders to defend the whole line front to back, both with the swing coming angle and the tip coming line, even if it's out.
Clapper now to serve, sends it into the 1, picked up nicely in system. Middle attack tipped over, Sarasulo is there. Johnson's going to look to Ye on the outside, but we got a net violation on the Huskies, earning their 4th point. What position do you play for the boys?
I'm an outside hitter.
Outside hitter. Libero sends it over. Clapper there, perfect pass. Sarasulo with options. Outside Ye, through the block. Picked up nicely. This is trouble. Outside attack, blocked by Eck. Eck jams her thumb. Free ball over. Clapper there. Sarasulo on 2, into the campfire, scores. Eck still shaking out her right hand. I think she jammed her thumb. She looks to be okay.
And beautiful vision by the setter there. Seeing all blockers focused on their hitters, seeing the defense is not prepared for any kind of tip. Finding the middle of the court.
Johnson sends it down the line. Good pass sent up high. Right side attack. It's a big one. Steinke there at the block, but not the push, and that's a point, Billikens. Billikens serve now, leading 5-2. Sent down the line. Ye is there. Sarasulo runs it back to Eknes. Picked up in the 6. Free ball coming. Johnson, it's a good one. Johnson goes down to get it, can't come up with it, and it's a point Billikens. They lead now 6-2.
But I like that they continue to challenge with the swing. As long as they continue to swing and challenge the defense to make plays, I believe that the score will continue to even out as the game goes on.
Serve down the line, Ye there. Sarasulo with options, back to Ye. She goes down the line, off the block, tools the block for the kill.
Very good, very good. Great tool, excellent vision of the block.
Spolidoro in, she'll serve. El Sharkawi in, she'll hit right side. Birthday girl looking for the 4th point. Good serve, ace serve, Spolidoro. Happy birthday to you. Earns the 4th point for the Dogs in set 2. Polidoro, deep breath. Down the line. Passed up nicely. Right front side attack. Picked up by Clapper. Nice dig. Polidoro outside to Ye. Big swing into the block. Pulled out of the net. Middle attack coming. Tipped over. Clapper goes in to get it. Polidoro on 2. Picked up by the Billikens. Back row attack. Big swing. Tipped over. Polidoro comes charging in. Can't get there. Point Billikens.
And it seems like that tip is just going to keep coming. So it would be in their best interest to continue to defend the middle of that court pretty aggressively, as they did the first time as the ball came over.
Billikens to serve, up 3. Down the line, Clapper there, perfect pass. Polidoro runs back to Ye. Ye steps into it off the block for the kill.
Great tool, and that's why I say continue to swing. Block sees so many swings, defense sees so many swings. Inevitably, there will be some errors somewhere in the middle.
5-7, Huskies down 2. Ye goes short.
Oh,
Just a bit short. Hit the top of the net cord, rolled back onto the Husky side.
but an excellent serve. An excellent serve. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Looking for the 3-foot line. Billikens now by 3. Serve over. Johnson is there. Good pass. Polidoro goes outside. Clapper, big swing off the block for the kill.
And they're currently winning the challenge on this block. So as long as they continue to swing and make strong swings into the seam down the line, it seems that they'll continue to tool this block until proven otherwise.
Steinke to serve into the 6. Passed up nicely in system. Right side attack. Steinke with the dig. Polidoro sends it up. El Sharkawi can't get past Polidoro, and it's a point Billikens. Billikens now by 3, 9-6. Setter back to serve. 3 attackers up front. Sent over, Ye is there. Polidoro with options. Runs Clapper in the middle. Block is there, but it's out, and Clapper scores for the Huskies.
And an excellent play, finding the blockers out of position, running the outside out of the middle to move the blockers, and then finding the tool.
Sarasulo steps in to serve, down 2. Sarasulo up, down the line. Passed up nicely, strong side attack coming. Big swing, cross court, it's wide, point Huskies.
And you might think that's a bad swing, but it's actually just an excellent block. Really funneled the hitter directly into the angle, forced her out of the court.
Sarasulo now looking to tie things up at 9. She sends it into the 6. Pass there, middle attack, big swing off the hands. Sarasulo picks it up. Johnson goes outside. Clapper jousts at the net, won by the Billikens. Ye back to Clapper. She steps into it through the block, off the deflection into court 67. Still going to court 65 or 8.
And this is what I'm saying. This continuous challenging of the block and of the defense via hard swinging, it's just yielding benefits for the Dogs, despite the misses early in the set.
9-9 sent over, fought off, right side attack coming, it's outside. Ooh, it's an excellent attack. Just behind the block, we're gonna call it out. I'm gonna hold on to the ball until they rule it out. Ball's not coming back unless they call it in. All right, I'll have to give it back.
Unfortunately. And that ball was very close, called differently by different refs, and unfortunately the Dogs catch the wrong side of that one.
I see Steinke right on the line, Polidoro right on the line. I'm not sure what they think. I couldn't see it. Point Billikens, and it's 10-9. Serve over, Johnson there. Sarasulo with options, runs back to Clapper. Tip shot, oh, it was there.
And it's good vision. Excellent vision by Clapper.
Good vision, the hole was there. Unfortunately, the net was in the way. It's a point Billikens. Huskies down 2. Serve over, Clapper into the stands. Point Billikens, now the Billikens lead by 3. (12-9), lots of dog support here in the gym. Most of the A team, most of the B team, and a lot of parents. That serve is wide. Point Dogs. Now back to serve is Clapper. Dogs down 2. Clapper, good serve. Nice pass. Joust at the net. Punched over. Sarasulo is there. Johnson goes outside to Eknes. Eknes steps into it. Block is there. Fight off. Johnson sends it over, sent right back, scrambling. We're going to get down the line by
What
Clapper.
a rundown.
Right side attack through the block. Clapper gets it up over the water. It hit the ceiling and went over the net. R1 rules that out. I don't think it hit anything.
And it's unclear to me what the nature of that call even was.
I think the R1 thought it hit something up there. If it hits something up there and goes over, it's considered out. If it hits up there and comes back, you can play it. I think it went over the sprinkler line.
Correct.
Didn't touch anything.
Correct,
I think the R1 thought it hit something. All right, so we're going to replay this one. Dogs down to 10-12.
Not to take away from that up. That is an excellent up. Excellent. Very good.
Good defense by the Dogs on the last point. Good serve by Clapper in system. Here they come. Right side attack. Big swing down the line. It's wide. Point. Dogs.
And just a great block. Another block that really is forcing the hitter to find parts of the court that they're uncomfortable hitting. And, that results in those out balls that you see there.
Clapper looking to tie. Good serve. Nice pass in system. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. Cross court. Picked up by Johnson. Sarasulo can't go up. Good scramble by the Huskies to send it over. Here come the Billikens. Back row attack. Big swing. Finds the net. Excellent scrap by the Husky defense. Earns that point.
An excellent hustle. In my opinion, many volleyball games can be won just by pure hustle. Finding those plays where the ball seems like it's going to go down and it doesn't results in good hits often.
Clapper finds the net cord, rolls over. It's an ace serve. Lots of fans. We got a timeout. Billikens on the floor. It's a madhouse here on the Husky side of the court as the Huskies have taken the lead 13-12.
And going back to that point of hustle, it's deflating. It's deflating for those points. You feel like as the other team, you've done a good job. You've made a good swing, found a good spot. To see that ball come back over the net, and especially to miss after coming back over, it's just very deflating. It kills the energy and the vibe of the team. You feel like you lose a lot of momentum on those plays, even if they're worth the same amount of points as all the other ones.
And then you get a serve that hits the net cord and rolls over. It's a double whammy. Hence, probably a good timeout as the Huskies, midway through set 2, 13-12, they lead. They also lead 1-0. Clapper blast into the 5-6. It's out of here. Ace serve. Clapper back-to-back aces.
Unfortunately, I think you were wrong about that being a good timeout. The second ace may say differently.
As long as the ace is on our side, we're good to go. 14-12 now. Clapper to serve once again. She goes down the line. Good serve. That one's out of here too. Not coming back. That's just a turkey.
Excellent serving from Clapper. Low to the net, to the back of the court, really pushing them to pass that ball with their hands.
3 aces in a row. It's a turkey ace. And here comes Clapper, 15-12. That one finds the net, and the Billiken fans raise their voices. Festive environment here. We should be on center court. Great fan bases on both sides of the net. 13-13. The Black Cat, 13-15. Nice job, Clapper. Sarasulo can't get to it. It's an ace serve. Billikens, and they're matching Husky energy with energy of their own. And they trail by 1. Dogs up by 1, 15-14. Serve over. Clapper there. Sarasulo can't get to that one. Same result. And we're knotted at 15.
And if I'm Coach Hasanga here, I consider calling a timeout, if I'm being honest. 2 aces in a row. Obviously, you've had the momentum. You'd like to stop them from gaining anymore.
Gonzalez can't get that one cleanly. Sarasulo sends it over backwards. Right side attack coming. It's tight. Ye sends it over, but it's not coming back. Eknes sends it over. Picked up again by the Billikens. Back row attack. Short into the net. Point Huskies.
And this is why I say volleyball is one of those scramble plays, those out-of-system plays. The teams that win those plays most often win the game. They're intense momentum plays.
Oh, big-time swing from the right side. Off of Ye, out of play. It's a kill for the Billikens, 16-16. We're going strong here in set 2. Number 14 to serve. Good strong serve. Clapper tips it over Gonzalez and out of play. Ace serve. Billikens, and now they lead 17-16.
And it looks like she may have even miscontacted it. It had some odd spin on it. That may have affected Clapper.
Clapper, perfect pass this time. Sarasula goes back to Eknes off the high hands, picked up by the Billikens. Here they come, right side attack. Big swing over the block. Sarasula with the dig. Gonzalez for Ye. Ye into the block and down. Point Billikens. Now Billikens lead by 2, 18-16. Timeout Huskies, and the Billiken fans
and that's
raise their voices.
And that's a great timeout by Coach Asonga. At that point, you've lost a few points. You've lost points in different ways. You like to see the game stop there, reset as a team, stop the momentum a little bit, let your fans get back into the game.
We got a fan battle going on now. Go Huskies here, Billikens over there.
And if you ask me, the Dog fans clearly won that exchange.
No response from the Huskies or the Billikens other than a couple thumbs down. All right, here we go. 18-16, the Billikens on top and are serving. And it's silent. There's a signal for ready, and here we go. Back underway, set 2, sent over. Clapper, good pass. Sarasula goes back to Eknes, down the line. Misses wide, point Billikens. Huskies need someone to step up, make a play. Billikens clearly have the momentum here.
And at this point, it's all about getting out of this rotation. They've been stuck here for a second. They're really struggling. They seem to be struggling with the server. Find a way to get a point right now.
Good strong serve. Yay, good pass. Sarasula runs Clapper back row. Big swing. Picked up by the Billikens. Strong side attack. Gonzalez. Sarasula, good
Excellent
scramble.
Hustle. Really good hustle.
Here come the Billikens again. Middle attack. Block back by Eknes. No, we're not done. We're playing on. Clapper. Sarasula outside Yay. Off the block. Out of play. Yay ends the rally. Excellent point there.
Excellent hustle by both teams, if I'm being honest, but Huskies get the better of the other team on the net. A block and a swing. That really makes the difference in plays like that.
Spoladoro checks in to serve. El Sharkawi will hit. Spoladoro down 2. Sends it short. Picked up. Free ball over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro chases it down. Outside. Yay. Off the block. Picked up by Steinke. Spoladoro goes outside to El Sharkawi. Down the line. Score! El Sharkawi scores down the line. And now Spoladoro will serve to tie things up.
And an excellent choice by Spoladoro to reverse the court there. Caught the block off guard, left the line wide open.
Spoladoro, deep breath, steps into it, into the 6. Fought off, sent over free. Clapper is there. Spoladoro outside. Yay, down the line, score!
And Spoladoro just doing all the work here, serving, setting, it's all her. Just really, really excellent stuff right now from Spoladoro.
Spoladoro will serve again. Tastiest point in volleyball. 19-19 root beer here on court 66.
And this one feels critical for the Huskies.
Feels critical. Spoladoro, sideline. Missed it by a tile. Point Billikens. Billikens win the race to 20. They're in the red zone, 2019. Almost a rotational error by the Billikens. New server in, up 1. Down the line, Clapper there, perfect pass. Spoladoro runs back to Yay, to the floor!
And that block just does not know where they're going on that play. I'm not sure exactly where they thought the ball was going, but she is unblocked.
Yay, cleanly to the floor. I can see this one clearly. 20/20 vision here on court 66. And we're racing to 5. Yay. Back-to-back service errors from the Huskies, and the Billikens getting some easy ones here late in set 2.
And if I'm Coach Asonga at this point, I'm telling my players the next serve has to go in. We cannot continue to give them points this late in the game.
21-20, Billikens lead. Send over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro into the middle. Steinke tip shot. Doesn't go. Point Billikens. Spoladoro and Steinke talk it over. Now trail by 2. Billikens serving 22-20. Sent over and long. Thank you very much, say the Husky fans. Point Huskies. They trail 1. Steinke back to serve. She sends it into the 6. Pass is there. Over on 2. Spoladoro lunges in to get it. Steinke goes outside. Clapper through the block. What a pickup in the back row. Free ball coming. There it is. Who's there? Steinke is there. Spoladoro over to Clapper. Big swing. Finds the net. Point Billikens.
And I appreciate the swings from Clapper there. She's just continued to challenge the block, challenge the defense, and you might miss some, but on the whole, those swings are going to score more points than they lose.
Spoladoro runs Clapper in the middle. She two-handers, deep corner. It's good one. Clapper scores deep into the 5 for the Huskies.
And an excellent shot, knowing where she is on the court, knowing how the defense has been set up, just finding that deep corner, knowing that that middle back is not prepared to run there at all. Really good.
Now Sarah Sulo serving 22-23. Sarah Sulo into the 6.
Excellent.
Pass is there. Strong side attack. Big swing. That's a good one. Big time bomb from the Billikens, and now they are on the hook for set number 2. It's 24-22.
And right now it's all about finding the open hitter. This block has oftentimes left hitters open in the set. Finding an open hitter here would be huge.
Serve coming. Gets in. EA goes down to
Excellent
get it. Sarah
pass.
Sulo runs to Clapper. Tip shot picked up by the libero. Look out. Right side attack. Big swing. Down to the floor. Set 2 in the books. Billikens take it 25-22. We'll go Chad Johnson music. What say you?
Her deception is a new reality. Where she said to him, "While with me." How do you turn this off? This anxiety. Coursing through my veins, terrifying me. Each day rolls by like an old vintage train. Ready to derail this last bit of rain. What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you?
Not sure if you can hear the crowd. Definitely crowd support for the Huskies here on our side of the court. We're getting ready for a race to 15 here. Set 3 goes very quickly. Hopefully you've topped off your beverages. You've got a sandwich.
And the first 5 points of the third set are critical points in the third set. It's a huge decider of both the momentum and the feel of the rest of the game. Getting to that 5-point mark first is a very important piece of how the Huskies win this third set.
I like the confidence. How will the Huskies win this third set? Looks like the Billikens are going to start with the serve. It's nice we have a scoreboard on our side of the court. Unfortunately, no one's running the scoreboard. Oh, here we go. Looks like someone's wandering over. Okay, 0-0. Now we can all see what's going on here. Billikens are going to start the third and decisive set. Number 15 starts it now down the line. Clapper there. Spolodoro goes to Sarasulo. She steps into it down the line. She scores. Point number 1 to the Huskies. 1-0 Huskies lead.
And the Dogs should continue to challenge the line on both pins. It seems to be the shot that's open for them.
Sarasulo to serve. Sarasulo into the 6. Good serve, good pass in system. Middle attack tipped over. Sarasulo can't get to it. Point Billikens. 1-1 the score. Set 3. Race into 15. Number 12 to serve for the Billikens. Sent over. Gonzalez. Sarasulo outside. Eknes to the floor. Tight set there. Eknes did a good job putting it away.
And an excellent set tight to the net, and she just finds that right across the net all the way to the pin. Gives Eknes the option to hit the line. Really good.
Clapper to serve up 2-1. Clapper deep into the 6. Picked up. Right side attack. Block there. Gonzalez picks it up. Sarasulo wants Clapper in the back row. She steps into it and scores! Clapper into the 6-1 seam with the kill.
And challenging that back line, challenging the back half of that defense, not tipping the ball, really paying off for the Huskies right now. I think they should continue to do that.
Huskies lead 3-1. Set 3. Clapper continues at the line. Clapper up, Clapper over, good strong serve, ace serve, Clapper falls cleanly to the floor. Point.
Unfortunately, I think that serve was out. I hate to break it, but just barely. An excellent challenge.
Wishful eyes. Sarasulo dump on 2. Coming back free. There it is. Eknes is there. Sarasulo all the way across. Yay tip. Score! There's the 4th point. I was wondering why no one was cheering on the ace serve, because it wasn't an ace.
But an excellent tip, continuing to challenge those sidelines, challenge that back line, spreading this defense out. It seems that credit to St. Louis, they've done an excellent job of covering the middle of the court. So continue to challenge the outsides.
Gonzalez sends it over into the 6, picked up by 2 of them. Right side attack coming, big swing, it's long. Point Huskies. Huskies win the race to 5. 5-2, Huskies lead.
And not just win, I would argue they crushed this race to 5. Up
third of the way there. Gonzalez into the 6. Picked up in system, middle attack. Big swing off the block, picked up by Clapper. Sarasulo with options, back to Eknes. Eknes cross court. Misses wide. Point Billikens.
And if I'm the Huskies, I'm okay with losing the point like that. Excellent block. Eknes challenging the other side of the court.
5-3, Huskies lead. Serve over, Clapper there. Sarasulo with options, runs Ye in the middle, tip shot over. Picked up by the Billikens. They're going to come right side, big swing. Block there, but sent out of play. Point Billikens. Huskies clinging to a 1-point lead. Set 3, number 14 to serve. Good strong serve. Ye is there. Sarasulo quickly. Salami blocked. Eknes goes outside. Ye two-hander into the corner. Picked up by the Billikens. Here they come. Strong side attack. Big swing off the block. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo back row. Clapper into the 6. Deflected backwards but brought back. Roll shot over. Sarasulo picks it up. Ye goes outside. Eknes tip. Picked up by the libero. Right side attack now. Big swing. Finds the net. Point Huskies. That was a scrappy point.
Excellent defense by the Huskies. Picked up multiple balls, coming over the net in different ways, challenging them in different ways. Really good, and you get an error in return for all that work.
Spolodoro now to serve up 2. Spolodoro into the 1-2 seam. She scores. Ace serve, Spolodoro.
And let me just say, Spolodoro is serving excellently this game, really challenging the platform of the other team. Low to the net, great movement.
7-4, Huskies lead. Spolodoro again into the 6. Perfect pass this time, strong side attack. Big swing, finds the net. Point Huskies. Huskies lead 8-4. Spoladoro, number 4, serving. Spoladoro up to the sideline. Missed by a tile once again, twice in a row. She's gone for that sideline and missed just a little wide.
And like I said, I love challenging that sideline, but you know, after you miss it so many times, you gotta say, well, not my day hitting that one. Serve something else.
Billikens to serve, trail by 3. Sent over. Gonzalez goes down to get it. Spoladoro into the middle. Salemi, net violation. Point. Huskies. I thought maybe Salemi was in the net. Ruled the Billikens in the net, and now Ye will serve. Working 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for living because she's working all the time. Ye into the 6. Passed up perfect. Middle attack coming. Tipped over. Doesn't come over. Point Huskies, and now they have the Billikens doubled up. 10-5. Timeout Billikens. Huskies win the race to 5 and win the race to 10.
And right now, the Billikens really have no answer for the Huskies' service. Just continuing to, challenge their platform, challenge the seams, challenge the lines, and it really does not seem like the Billikens have any answers to what we're doing right now in service.
Big hug Spoladoro on Ye. High 10s all around. Low 10 for Clapper. Clapper and Spoladoro are going to talk about what they're going to run, what route they're going to run. 10-5. Huskies lead. Number 10, Ye to serve.
And the Huskies crowd is just absolutely electric right now.
Lots of energy on the Huskies side of the floor. Here comes Ye. Ye into the 5. Picked up nicely. Strong side attack. Big swing down the line. It's wide. Point Huskies. It didn't miss by much, but it was a half tile wide. Point Huskies now 11-5.
And full credit to the block. Another play where the block just forcing the hitter to hit something they're not comfortable.
Good serve, sent right back over. Spoladoro goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez outside. Clapper. Clapper, big swing, finds the net. Point Billikens. Billikens 6. Number 6 to serve. She's down 5 as the Huskies have 11. Spins the ball, sends it over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro with options outside. Clapper over the block to the floor. Clapper scores for the Dogs, and now it's 12-6.
And just right over the block. Clapper really just elevating, getting higher than the block can, and finding the back line.
Salemi to serve with a 6-point lead. She needs 3. Salemi, good serve. Ace serve, Salemi. Points, Dogs. 13-6 now the score. Timeout number 2, Billikens. This place is going nuts, at least on this side of the floor.
And the Billikens really just have no answer for the service pressure the Huskies are putting on them right now. Multiple aces, really not able to find themselves in system for much of this set. And that's deflating. It's deflating for the crowd. It's deflating for your team. You don't get good swings. It's really hard to play and come back in games where you're just not passing the ball well. And that's from someone who has played on teams where we have not passed the ball well.
Billikens have 6 points. The difference is 7. Do you call that a 6-7? I don't know. Us old guys don't understand this 6-7 thing. Okay, that was embarrassing, clearly. Sorry about that. Okay, strong side attack. Not coming back! It's to the floor. And Huskies, everybody, it's Dogs up. Salemi to serve. 14-6. Net serve.
Net serve.
In the club system, we would call that a round of drinks.
I mean,
off of Salemi.
They might call that a round of drinks in this system. No, I'm not sure if Salemi is 21.
Serve over into the net.
Oh my goodness!
It's over. We turn a favor on the service.
It's charity.
The crowd goes wild. 15-7. The Huskies win and win the silver championship. The bridge has been formed. I'm going to try to get some 5s. I'm getting 5s here. at the end of the tunnel. Champions are the Huskies. Silver, gold, who cares? The Huskies win their last match of the tournament, and they are the silver bracket champs. You can see them gathering on the court. Well, let's look at the supporters. Here we go. Good cheer there. There's your supporting cast. Plenty of fan support in the building. Excellent work. And now the A's are headed out. Picture time for the Huskies. We need to make sure we get a copy of this one.
Thank you so much for that was
Hey,
a
nice
whole lot of fun. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Picture time there. That was our guest, color commentator Ty. Didn't pick up his last name, A player. He's actually graduated in the winter quarter, playing some volleyball. He's headed to Georgetown for law school in the fall. Best of luck to him. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I'm not sure if we'll get any players or not, but you've got a bunch of happy Huskies here. An intense environment, excellent support from the men's program. And we'll stick around for a little bit and see if anyone wants to join us on the air. I believe that we can take calls if you're interested. The number is 651-340-6178. Thank you for joining us. Lots of fun here. What an amazing run. Thanks for checking in. We got a couple watching. I'm going to put on some Chad Johnson music. I'll be right back, potentially with some players.
I'm gonna keep believing in this house we've been building. Love that we've been making helps our hearts with the healing. Cause I know what I'm meant for, in the place where I belong. Every moment brings me closer to home. Brick by brick and bow by bow, better than the day before. Brick by brick and bow by bow, every day love you more. Gonna keep
We look like aviators.
You say I'm life's biggest surprise, and I see likewise.
All right, here we are back in the broadcast booth. We have the coaching staff. Guys, it's got to be the sunglasses, yes?
Yes, absolutely, the sunglasses.
All right, tremendous job in this championship, but holy cow, the support. What does that mean to your team?
The absolute world, I think. It's just...
There it is. There's the official sign. Get that one up
Yeah.
close to the camera here. We got to see that here. Look at this. There it is. Silver bracket winners,
Let's
national
go.
tournament. So think back 3 days ago. C seed coming into the tournament, seeded 27th. You guys finished on top. How was that?
They played so well all weekend. Well deserved. Yeah.
Didn't quite make it in the gold bracket,
But
then the silver and then going all the way.
took this all the way.
It's loud in here, as you can tell. Let's try that. I don't know. We can't get you tuned in here. But so you guys did have some periods of flatness, if you will. Yesterday was a bit of a tough day. How do you rebound from yesterday and come out today and go undefeated?
I think really we had a conversation about not taking this experience for granted. If you really want it, show it, work for it. And today it was like, it's the last day of nationals and we have some graduating seniors. This is their last time playing on like a college club team like this, organized sports. So make it a good one. Like whether we win or lose, there's nothing after this. Leave it all on the court.
And at the same time, had to find that balance of, go back to the basics.
Cute.
Go back to the basics and just focus on one thing at a time, one ball at a time. And I think the combination of those two things got us back on track today.
All right. Well, I love the sunglasses. I love the UW coach sunglasses. Yeah, I assume you'd be wearing them for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Courtesy of Coach Carissa, she made all of these. It's awesome.
All right, awesome. Well done, you guys. Great job. You finished with a victory. Not many teams can say that, so congratulations. Take that silver championship and run with it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
All right,
Thank
great
you.
job, you guys. Thanks for joining us. Coaching staff here joining the broadcast. There's still another game going on, as you can probably hear. We'll see if we get any other players. Seniors? No. Okay. All right, I think that's it. The dogs are going to go home, probably get showered up, get some food. What? And there they go, leaving the building, silver bracket champions, your University of Washington Huskies. The fan base taking off. All right, we got a couple headsets on, but claims are that they're not going to talk. I think things are winding down here. This is the trio. This is the other two Spoladoros. You guys, I would love your comments on the match that you saw here.
I think it's just proof of how much energy impacts the game.
Good energy from lots of supporters in the environment. Billikens came out strong second set. Huskies had to rebound.
Yeah, that was so fun to watch. It's so fun to have so many people cheering. And Mom and I were just cracking up because we got here at the beginning of the match and we just kind of chose seats in the middle of nowhere. And then as the game keeps going, we've got fans from Washington just flooding the our perimeter. Like, we're just absolutely flanked, and we're just sitting kind of in the sea of purple and energy. It was super, super fun. Very creative cheers as well. So always fun to be in the middle of that kind of storm.
All right. Well, I would guess the viewers are not super interested in sitting and listening to us chat, so we'll probably sign off for now. Any parting words? You've watched the whole tournament, Audrey. Lindsay, you came in late last night just for Championship Saturday.
Yeah. All I will say is that I showed up and we haven't lost since. So.
Well, it would have been nice.
So that has to be recognized, I feel like. So.
All right, all credit to Lindsay. Is that what we're saying? We got chairs
pretty much
flying all over the place.
Superstitious, maybe.
All right.
Or just good luck.
Eric, if you're watching, JJ has been needing a pepper partner this whole weekend, so next time.
All right. Well, I think we should probably sign off. We're on the University of Washington Club Volleyball official channel, so thumbs up. Can you do the dogs up sign? One last cheer. Go.
Huskies.
Go.
Huskies.
There we go. All right. Silver bracket champions 2026 national tournament. Congratulations to the girls and to the school and to the program. Safe travels home to all of you. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are. I saw a few check-ins. Lots of people out there watching. Thank you for making this a good show. All right. We'll sign off from now from Kansas City Convention Center, the Exhibit Hall, Championship Court number 66. Your Dogs victorious in 3 over St. Louis, 15-7. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to Sam McKay and the Easy Reels application for bringing you this platform. To James D. Welbrock for his wonderful audio engineering to bring you the voice. Thank you to Mineral Springs Brewery if you happen to be in Owatonna, Minnesota. Chad Johnson Music. My executive producer, Kara Spoladoro. The color commentary throughout the weekend, Audrey Spoladoro, Lindsay Spoladoro, JJ Lehman, Ty, and a huge thank you to the Northern Lights Volleyball Club, Kirk Leisman, Adam Beamer, for all they have done to develop our girls and our families over the years. Signing off from Kansas City, this has been Mike Spoladoro, very special presentation, University of Washington Women's Club Volleyball, the A program. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful Easter Sunday.
Time I look at you, it breaks my heart. Don't even care how much you tore me apart. Day after day, I'm just making my way to the light. Oh, the light, the neon lights. Neon lights. Pull up a stool and sit down for a while. I'll talk for hours with my old buddy Lyle. He's a star, you know, it's just like me in the light. Oh, the light, the neon lights. Neon lights. I know I should go home and go to bed, but I think I'll just stay here instead in the neon light. Neon light. When I finally get home about 1:45, turn on my Bud Light sound in my living room. Lie on the couch and just watch too in the light. Oh, the light, my neon lights, neon lights. Wake up, it's almost noon. She's standing over me, I smell her perfume. She's not happy, no, it's just ain't right. Your light, oh, your light, your neon light, your neon lights. I know I should have come home to bed. My buddy said, stay here instead. In the neon lights, neon lights. Sorry, baby, what can I say? Try so hard to turn the other way. The thought of you holding in close drives me to the neon light. Neon lights, neon lights, neon lights.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad Johnson. These guys are the Minties, Minnesota Transplants, and we're here in Jinty's studio, Summit Stream Studios in Dundas, Minnesota. We're gonna do a little Steve Earle for you guys.
My name's Charlie Pettimore. Seen my daddy and his daddies before. You're all he ever saw, granddad down here. You only come town by twice a year. 100 pounds of yeast and some copper lime. Everybody knew that he made moonshine. Now the revenue man wanted granddad bad. Headed up to Hollywood with everything he had. All my time I've been told, never come back from Copper Hero. Daddy ran him whiskey in a big black Dodge. Bought it at an auction in Mason's lot. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Shot a coat of primer, they looked inside. With him, my uncle tore that engine down. I still remember that rumbling sound. Then the sheriff came around in the middle of the night. Heard mama crying, knew something wasn't right. Heading down the Knox with the weekly low. Smell the whiskey burning out Copper Hero. leave for the army on my birthday. They tried to white trash first round here anyway. I've done 2 tours of duty in Vietnam. I came home with a brand new plane. I took sea from Colombia to Mexico. Landed up the highway, meet the Copperhead Road. Now the DA's got a chopper in the air. Woke up screaming like back over there. I learned a thing or two. Charlie, don't you know you better stay away from Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road.